We were told in the Torah not to eat the unclean things. Peter has this vision. He realizes he's not allowed to call the Gentiles unclean anymore. So now we are allowed to eat Gentiles, yes? I mean, that's one wacky way of interpreting it, okay? As a matter of fact, I had a conversation with a Lutheran minister once. I said, okay, you believe the paradigm has shifted. We live in the New Testament era, and all those Torah commands have been done away with. So let's assume a human dies of themselves, right? A nice, free-range, organic vegan type. We didn't kill it. It spent its natural life cycle eating bean sprouts, very healthy, no antibiotics, no drugs, no any of those things that would be unhealthy. Can we then turn that person into a sustainable source of protein? Right? Can we do that? The Lutheran minister said to me, I see no biblical reason why not. She said, I wouldn't do it, because, I think that's just kind of weird, but I've got no biblical reason why not. I've got issue with that kind of reasoning, personally. But here we see Peter very clearly says he's no longer allowed to call Gentiles unclean. So, what's the natural conclusion? I know that a lot of other people conclude a different matter. They're saying it's the creatures in the sheet, right, that are being let down, that we can eat the snakes and the bats and the rats. What's fascinating to me is Peter didn't automatically assume that it's okay to eat the snakes and the rats and the bats. He also didn't automatically assume it was okay to eat the Gentiles now because, hey, so what if we're unclean? I don't have cloven hooves. I don't eat grass. That's not entirely true. I have had bamboo shoots once upon a time, That's a grass. But I don't bring it back up and re-eat it. I don't ruminate. Not on that, right? So, fundamentally, I am an unclean creature, right? I can't be eaten according to the biblical laws. However, Peter wondered in himself what this vision meant. It was his vision. The great, vast amounts of theologians that come afterwards and said, it means this, it means that. He at first wondered, and only later in the passage we see he actually gives the conclusion of the matter. He tells us what it means. We should limit our interpretation to what he limited as the interpretation, yes?